Hello guys, RushR here, and today I will show you how to build this starter base in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It has many features such as a super smelter, storage system, and more. It also has a small floating island at the top, which looks pretty cool. Here are the materials that you will need. Most of the redstone stuff is for the super smelter, and the terraforming items vary in amount depending on how you decide to do it, so just get a lot of those. Let's get started with the tutorial. The first step is to build a circle out of spruce wood. This side is 5 blocks by the way. Next, raise the circle up by 1 block, and add some decoration. This step is gonna take a long time and a lot of pickaxes. Dig down 11 blocks for the entire interior of the circle. See you when it's done. Now that we are done with all that digging, we can get started on the interior. The first wall that we are gonna put in is the one with certain workstations and decorations. Let's start with the middle row, which is made up of alternating polished andesite and polished andesite stairs. There are also some workstations and torches mixed in. The next part has a spruce wood stair and slab design. Mirror this on both sides and fill in the gaps where you can see the back with polished andesite. The final step for the middle column is to install a grindstone and anvil. The final step of this wall is to make the 2 outer columns. These are made up of polished andesite stairs. To place the inverted stairs, click on the very outer part of the spruce stairs. Fill in the parts where you can see the back with spruce wood and mirror the design on the other side. The next part is the corner. This isn't too tricky as it's the same design repeated 5 times. Just build it row by row and it should be pretty easy. We are going to use some lanterns in this part, so make sure you have those for lighting. This next wall is one of the 2 storage areas. They are both built the same way, so you can build another one by copying the previous design. First, add a design at the top of the wall with polished andesite blocks and stairs. Next, create a central column design with polished andesite stairs and blocks. After you have done that, you can start constructing the design that goes behind the chests. It's pretty basic, with alternating polished andesite stairs and a border of polished andesite. It has multiple layers to add depth to the area behind the chests. Place the chests and mirror it on the other side. I finished up all the corners and copied the storage wall to another wall that was next to it. Now we can start on the final wall, the super smelter. This one is pretty complex. These empty spaces are so that we can access the area behind the wall in order to build the mechanism for the super smelter. In the end, they will have input chests and hoppers in them. Get ready for some redstone. This super smelter part is optional by the way, but I recommend that you build it for super fast smelting. However, if you don't want to, you can just make a wall of furnaces. Let's get started with the super smelter build. First we are gonna build the track that the item minecart travels on. These hoppers will lead into furnaces. After you finish the rail, place the furnaces. They should be facing towards the storage wall. Now we are going to make the track for the fuel input minecart. Start by placing hoppers on the backs of all your furnaces. Once that's done, place a rail connecting to the power rail on top, so it doesn't join up with the other one. The rest of the rail should be just like the one on top. When you reach the end, add some redstone torches to power the powered rails. Once you are finished with the rails, build the input chests. Place some hoppers above the rails and put chests feeding into them. All we need to do now is build the output system. Make a little hole towards the wall and place a chest. Now just run hoppers under all the furnaces that connect to the chest. And there you go. You now have a fully functional super smelter. The chest on the left is for the items that will be smelted, and the one on the right is for fuel. The bottom chest is for the output. Now that we are done with all that redstone, we can get on with some building and terraforming. Start by building a pit in the middle where the water column will go, and then start building the bridges to the different walls. After that, terraform the ground in between the bridges by adding some grass and maybe ponds. I can't exactly give you a block by block tutorial on this part, but it's pretty basic terraforming. Now we are on the final step. Fill in the top of the build with glass and then create a little floating island with a tree. The tree should be one block off center in any direction you want. Build a grass platform surrounding the tree and add a trapdoor on the trunk as an entrance. Inside of the base, finish off the island with a rocky bottom part. Finally, place some water just below the trapdoor, and now you're done. Hope you enjoy your new floating island base. It has many features that will help you with future projects. Make sure to subscribe and join my Discord server.